Walking Dead, are you scared of The Last of Us? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another discussion video for today. This one by popular demand by you guys. You wanted me to go ahead and do a video on this one, which is discussing the idea that the reason why the Walking Dead has not made any kind of statement this year so far is because they are afraid to air a Walking Dead spinoff with The Last of Us coming up very soon. So, yeah, this is a very interesting one here because I will admit there is a lot of credibility to this one and there is a lot of, there's a lot of evidence to back this one up. Now, if you're not aware, Walking Dead fans, The Last of Us is a post-apocalyptic series with, dead people reanimating. I mean, it's not exactly the same thing, but The Last of Us is very much so an apocalypse show that airs on HBO. And the newest season of that show, Season 2, is going to be releasing in April. We don't know when in April, but we know it's going to be in April. And they announced that in early January. It's been about a month or so that we've known about that. And usually, The Walking Dead updates its fans in January about something coming up and if something is getting close. And a lot of people are thinking, because they have done this in the past, of course, during Game of Thrones, during the regular Walking Dead's airing. I remember during Game of Thrones, the main Walking Dead would intentionally delay every single one of their release dates because they knew how popular the show was and they wanted to get their ratings, right? So is this a similar situation where you have a show like The Last of Us, which got adaptation of the year for 2023? Is that something to where they're kind of looking at it and they're like, we can't compete with this, Like a show about Negan and Maggie in New York and it's not even the original Walking Dead? No, we can't compare it to The Last of Us, a show that won literally adaptation of the year. Now, obviously, here's the thing, right? Is a show like The Last of Us is going to do good regardless. The show is really very, very famous. A lot of people enjoy it. It also has a lot of big cast members, so a lot of people watch them for the cast members like Pedro Pascal and stuff like that. So, it is a good question. Now, I will admit, I don't think that this would be a problem for Dead City, but they probably think so, to be honest. Now, like I said, I got a lot of comments from you guys saying the reason why you guys think Dead City is taking so long is because it's delayed because they don't want to compete with The Last of Us. Now, the thing I don't understand about that is that it's like, yes, they might be competing with The Last of Us, but it's like, if you could have released Dead City in February like you were planning to, or in March, you could have at least avoided most of the weeks because Dead City, as far as I'm concerned, is only 8 weeks. If you started it in like February, you could have easily avoided The Last of Us. So I don't understand that at all. But a lot of people are thinking that they're going to intentionally avoid The Last of Us and they're going to push it until June, which we've discussed that idea before. Now, pushing it till June, I mean, like I said before, this is something where, listen, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. You know what I mean? If they're going to do it, then they might as well go ahead. I'm just saying that I think that they really should have thought about this more, and I think they definitely should have done this sooner because Dead City is a series that I got to admit, they have advertised this in the worst way possible. I mean, they gave us a full-length trailer 6 months ago at San Diego Comic-Con. You know what I'm saying? You can't really wait all that much longer before telling us when this is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. They're playing a risky game with Dead City, and if they're gonna push this until June because of The Last of Us, and that's what I want to hear your opinions on. Do you think The Last of Us is why this is getting delayed? Or do you think this would get delayed either way? Because part of me does feel like maybe they would have delayed this anyway because there's reshoots, there's redos, which is scary in and of itself that they're going back and refilming scenes for Season 2 of Dead City this late after wrapping up production. That is a nerve-wracking thing. But in addition to everything else, now we have, the idea that maybe it's The Last of Us that they're scared of. Like I said, it is Walking Dead's motto. They've done it before. During Season 6 of Game of Thrones, I remember The Walking Dead intentionally avoided that season. I remember it. I remember it was the weirdest thing. So, I don't know. They intentionally avoid big popular shows on HBO. They always avoid them, whether it's Game of Thrones, whether it's, The Last of Us now. Yeah, it makes sense because, I mean, early 2023, they intentionally pushed Fear the Walking Dead further into the spring, into May, because The Last of Us was airing in January, right? So it makes sense. It does. It does make sense, and it kind of fits their history and their past pretenses. So I could see it, absolutely. But post your comments down below. Let me know what all y'all thought, and do you think that there's any kind of credibility to this, or do you think that this would be delayed either way? So post your comments, post your opinions, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, be sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me on Dan's Views Official on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.